It's Friday. At least it's Friday here, Friday night, and that will mean it's time to actually like do whatever you want. At least that's my opinion of that. You can do whatever you want on Friday. Well, not really whatever you want, but you're free to actually have fun. I guess unless you have to work at home, and then sucks. But that's not the point here today. Today we're gonna actually do things like practice. It's a drawing stream. I'm gonna do things like practice my drawing, and then if all goes well, maybe draw something. Yeah. So today, I actually have a few images to practice with. It's not that major. It's very, very, very minor, but I thought it would be good for practice, especially since I really need to practice my gesture drawings. If you don't know what a gesture is, it's basically drawing. Basically free sketching, while making sure that you actually got the details. You don't have to be a specific, right? But at the very least, it's essentially speed drawing. But you only need to actually like draw the proper outlines and maybe put in a few details, so that way you know what is what. So that is essentially gesture drawing. To give an example, well, let me just let me take an appropriate image so that we can use an example. It'd be better if you actually have a full body, but you don't full body image, but you don't have to. It's just generally easier for you. So there's actually a bunch. You can actually do gesture drawings with any image that you actually can find online, as long as if you think it will help you. So I'm gonna actually give an example before I actually do what I'm supposed to do. And I actually have the appropriate song to actually do it. I won't get in trouble for doing that. Yeah, the appropriate song. So let me give you an example. What a gesture drawing actually is. So basically, I have an image like I can't show the image because it's not really like safe to actually show it. So, but I'll actually. So basically, one of the images that I actually have, and this is something I actually do have a major problem with. So you don't actually have to just do this, and then you just make sure that you draw the outline properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. I really made a mistake. I need to pay attention. So basically, facing this way, and then I have to like draw a. I need to make sure it doesn't have to be exact, but it needs to actually be. I need to be able to actually like tell details, make sure that it's actually right, and then I have to make sure that I'll be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. That is accurate, I guess.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
So yeah, so basically you just draw whatever your image. It doesn't matter how big it is. You can actually like I just have a huge ass canvas, but you can actually draw any kind of canvas, and then okay, so this person is actually wearing shoes. I'm gonna draw the shoes. You don't have to, but
okay, this sounds like feet.
And if you actually save the image, you can actually take your time just doing character studies so that you know what is what.
For you.
So I'm actually not doing very well. I'm actually doing poorly. I've always had problems with drawing bodies. So this is just a practice image. Yeah. And you can just this. You don't have to draw detailed fingers. Like,
Okay, this sounds like
so the
feet.
point of all this is if you actually use a timer. I'm not gonna use a time. I'm not gonna use a timer for this one. I'm not gonna use a timer for any of this. There.
For you.
And then one of the things you can do
I got toes and feet.
is
For
import the
you.
image. You can bring an image in here, and then you can actually like layer over it, and then you see what is wrong that you actually done. Most of the time, this is wrong.
Okay, this
It's not
sounds
as
like
tall as I actually imagined would. Body not as wide as it's supposed to be. Angle, the angle wrong as well. Most of the time, that is what actually happened. So you can actually just like what's the word I'm looking for? So you can actually just trace over the image yourself. If you actually have an image that you like really like, you can
this sounds like
trace
feet.
over it, and then you just do this, then you do this, and then you know this. Can you even draw it like this? So long as you have the basic shape, you can actually like do anything. You can easily just like this. It's also considered gesture drawing. If you also want, you don't even have to draw this part. You can just like at most just
Okay,
do
this sounds like
this
feet.
and like this. And then you want to draw a line. That way you know that like this. Like very basic. You have to make sure you actually that you draw the limbs. So then you can just like, there's actually a variety of ways to do gestures. Yeah, and then if you have the time, you just add more details over time.
I got toes and feet.
Like so.
For you.
Then I do this.
I got toes
and
and feet.
For you.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. So yeah,
Okay, this sounds like
that's it.
feet.
Okay, so that's just an example of what of gesture drawings. I'm not gonna keep that.
I got toes and feet.
Well, not really erase it. I
for
merely
you.
just hit it. Okay. Now the reason why I'm actually having is putting in the Gura feet song. I hope I won't get in trouble for doing that. Is because I'm just gonna draw feet. Literally just draw feet.
1, 2, 3.
Like I have a bunch of feet images, and I'm gonna be using all of them to figure out how to draw
Okay, this sounds like feet.
feet. Literally, that's it. We're drawing feet.
I got toes
So
and feet.
let's get started.
Feet for you.
Right.
Feet,
I won't be showing the
I got
images,
toes and feet.
unfortunately.
Feet,
You can actually like draw along your own feet images if you want.
I got toes
But this
and
is
feet.
basically a
1, 2,
character
3,
studies,
4,
so
5, 6,
I'm not
7,
going to
8, 9,
actually
10
like
for
give
you.
myself a timer or anything. I
Uh-huh.
should, by the way, it's good to actually practice
Okay, this sounds like feet.
how fast, because it's good to be able to like
I
draw
got toes
fast.
and feet.
But
Feet
for now,
feet
I'm
for
just
you.
I'm just doing like
Feet,
like
feet.
study.
I got toes
So
and feet.
I just want to know whether how to actually do it properly. So this is
I got toes and
and
feet.
then
One,
it's actually
two,
the
three,
the person is actually
4, 5,
sitting.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
So this is actually
Uh-huh.
the leg and
Okay, this sounds
Here.
like feet.
and cross leg. So I actually
got
did
toes
wrong.
and feet. Feet, feet,
So,
feet for you.
The person, I said character, but the person
Feet, feet,
is actually
I got toes
this.
and feet.
and
Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, 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 I got toes and feet. 1,
1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10 for you. Uh-huh.
It's just her singing feet over
Okay,
and
this
over.
sounds like feet.
That is the song we're going to actually be playing while we do this.
Feet, 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 I
Okay,
got toes
so
and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
so
Feet, feet,
This is
feet,
it.
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
So-
feet, feet, I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
feet, feet,
Feet, feet, feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet.
Don't be afraid to
I got
erase.
toes and feet.
Oh, actually, you shouldn't avoid doing
For
that.
you.
Possible.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
I would recommend like doing this over and over. Like, okay, you see
I
this.
got toes and feet.
Yeah. I'm just
feet,
so this is like the
for
first
you.
initial sketch, and I can already tell from a glance
I got
that
toes
this is
and
like
feet.
wrong, and this is wrong.
For you.
Like the shapes are all wrong. So what I will be doing
I got
next,
toes and feet.
like no,
1,
normally
2, 3,
afterwards I would
4,
actually
5,
like
6, 7, 8, 9,
import
10
an
for
image,
you.
layer the image over it, and then
Uh-huh.
and then draw over it just so that way actually people know
Okay, this sounds like feet.
what I did wrong. But what we're going to do instead
Feet,
is
I got
I'm going
toes
to
and
like
feet.
try my
Feet,
best to
feet, feet
emulate
for you.
what I'm seeing on
Feet, feet, I got
on a
toes
closer
and feet.
close-up of the
Feet,
image.
feet, feet for you. Feet, 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 I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, 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 I got toes and feet.
And
Feet, feet, feet
Slightly.
for you. Feet, 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 I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
yeah, so that is an
Feet,
ankle. That's the back of the
feet, I
foot.
got
So I
toes
was
and
right
feet.
initially.
1,
So this is
2,
actually the
3,
back of the foot.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for
Oh.
you.
Now
Uh-huh.
the legs, and then this is like this.
Okay, this
so
sounds like feet. Feet, 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 I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
Doesn't have to be
feet,
exact.
I got
It just has
toes
to look
and feet.
just have to look natural in a sense.
Feet for you.
Now,
Feet, feet, feet,
second
I
part,
got
I need
toes
to
and
draw it
feet.
like
1,
so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh.
It begins
Okay, this sounds like feet.
here.
Feet, 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 I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet,
Okay.
I got toes and feet.
So
Feet, feet for you.
yeah, I'm using this stream as a chance to
Feet, feet,
like
feet,
practice.
I
At the
got
same time,
toes and feet.
hopefully like
1,
whoever wants to
2,
practice
3,
as well can actually
4,
use
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for
as,
you.
practice as
Uh-huh.
well. like be able to follow
Okay,
along
this sounds like feet.
by what I'm actually saying. Unfortunately, I cannot show any images like right here.
I got
So,
toes and feet.
The most I can
A
actually
feet,
promise
feet, feet
is
for you. Feet, feet, feet.
Like-
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. A feet, feet,
I am
feet. I
doing
got toes
my
and
best.
feet.
That's all the
One,
most I can
two,
actually do.
three,
I can
4,
only
5,
promise
6,
that I'm
7, 8,
doing my
9, 10
best.
for you. Uh-huh.
So
Okay, this sounds like feet.
face,
Feet, feet. I got
Got
toes
toes
and
and
feet. A feet,
feet,
feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. A feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
feet. Look at all the feet.
Feet, feet.
Okay,
I
I'm
got
now moving
toes
on to the
and
next
feet.
image because I
A
need to
feet,
practice.
feet, feet
I need to
for
practice with
you.
like, okay, this is what I'm gonna actually do.
Feet,
Two image,
I got toes
every one
and
image is
feet.
gonna be two
For you.
practice image in a sense.
A feet, feet,
So this
I
one
got
shows the
toes
butt.
and feet.
Like this is behind the
1,
butt.
2, 3,
So
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
thankfully
10
this
for
is a
you.
drawing. So even though
Uh-huh.
despite the fact that I'm saying that this is showing the
Okay, this sounds
But-
like feet.
since it's not showing anything really explicit, it's like it's literally just drawing. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for doing this. I will probably get in trouble for doing this.
For you. Feet, feet, feet.
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh.
And just to show
Okay, this sounds like feet.
shading this part.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet
If you
for
can
you.
get somebody to give you a much more
I got toes
realistic
and feet.
reference,
Feet,
I don't know, a
For
picture
you.
or whatsoever,
feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
that
1,
would be
2, 3,
ideal
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
that way.
Uh-huh.
Personally, I don't have anyone like that, so
Okay, this sounds like
images is the best you can actually.
feet. Feet, feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
And then
feet,
she,
feet. I got toes
this person
and
is wearing a
feet.
skirt.
Feet, feet, feet for you.
This I actually have
Feet,
an
feet.
entire.
I got toes and feet.
I managed to download
1,
an
2,
entire
3,
folder
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for
literally
you.
about
Uh-huh.
feet.
Okay, this
It was
sounds
not
like
my
feet.
intention. I was actually like found this this model, and
Feet, feet. I got toes
and
and
among the
feet. Feet,
folders,
feet, feet for
the
you.
copious amount of folders,
Feet,
among
feet.
them
I
is
got
this
toes and feet.
feet. Literally nothing but feet.
For you.
One entire,
Feet,
not even
feet,
one
feet.
folder,
I
bunch
got
of them.
toes and feet. 1, 2,
It's
3,
crazy.
4, 5, 6,
So,
7, 8, 9, 10 for
This
you.
time I'm going to
Uh-huh.
the second one.
Okay, this sounds like
The sh-
feet.
Show. So,
Feet,
feet, feet.
I
I've
got
got
toes
toes
and
and
feet.
feet.
Feet,
Feet, feet, for
you.
you.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
Hey,
feet. I got toes and feet.
got toes and
1,
feet.
2, 3,
Toes
4,
and feet.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh.
And 'cause
Okay, this sounds like
really
feet.
close to the camera, the feet became really big. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm literally streaming
Feet
and
for you.
and showing I'm literally drawing feet online through the internet. It's something I never thought I would actually ever do. Like, I was like, do I really want to actually do this? I thought to myself, yes, I do. Okay, so, alright, so that's the feet.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
This is wrong. So I have to do my best to make sure that I'm actually drawing as closely as possible to the image. So the feet.
One, two, three.
Oh man, the word feet is no longer doesn't longer sounds like an actual word to me anymore.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
So
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Erase any unnecessary parts.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
I am most likely wrong, but the important part is that I am learning.
Feet for you.
Right here.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
Yeah, this is slightly wrong.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
Well, D is around this location.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for
Sorry,
you.
I'm not talking much. I'm really concentrating on how to draw feet.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet.
Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. No, I don't. The picture kind of gets cut off, so I'm just gonna like assume what it's gonna actually look like.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Okay.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
And this is the skirt.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
Feet.
I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
A short, very
Okay,
short
this sounds
song
like feet.
about feet. This is just beautiful
I
enough.
got toes and feet.
It's beautiful.
Feet for you.
Now she's sitting.
Feet.
This is the person
I got
sitting.
toes and feet.
Got a
Feet for you.
skirt.
Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
Don't erase what you've drawn.
I got toes
Try not
and
to.
feet.
At least until you're done, completely done. Because you want to see what is wrong with it.
For you.
So now it's just a gesture drawing. I just
I
need to
got
know
toes and feet.
how I'm
1,
drawing.
2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5,
So
6,
you
7, 8,
can't
9,
see the
10 for
skirt,
you.
and this thing is leg
Uh-huh.
is like together, so
Okay,
it's
this
hidden.
sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet.
Good
I
with
got
that.
toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
And
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh.
Seems like
Okay,
this
this sounds
part
like feet.
I can tell this is wrong. This part. So now it's I'm having a closer look at the image. I'm gonna like do my best to actually like gesture it and gesture it. Is that essentially retrace in that sense? So
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
the image just like outright cuts here.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
So due to that, I'm just
I
like
got toes and feet.
around here.
Feet
This is the
for
shadowing.
you.
Yeah, that's the shadowing.
I
Before
got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
wrong.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes
So-
and feet.
Now for the remainder of the legs.
Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
too
5,
low.
6, 7, 8, 9,
And,
10 for
it's a little bit
you.
higher.
Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
Yeah. One of the things that you definitely need to actually learn is proportion size. You need to know
I
when,
got toes and
where,
feet.
where you're supposed to actually like.
Feet for you.
Like this is one of the things that
I got toes
that
and feet.
that I'm trying to learn and practice.
For you.
Like know where like
I got
the
toes
gauge.
and feet. 1, 2, 3,
how
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
gauge
for
how
you.
big of the canvas I need to actually
Uh-huh.
use.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
So next, feet. So
I
over
got
here,
toes and feet.
around here,
Feet for you.
actually,
Feet,
legs.
feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Here.
9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
Here,
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet.
it's
1,
hard to
2,
actually
3,
tell.
4,
But,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
so
for
you-
you. Uh-huh.
And
Okay, this sounds like feet.
okay,
Feet. I got
There's
toes
the,
and feet.
Look at that! Look at the difference. After a while. Yeah, you just need to keep practicing, son. You just need to keep practicing. And it's better if you actually time yourself, that way you actually know. Like, okay, if you time it while you're actually directly tracing the legs, you just like directly tracing like this, you know, then draw and draw and draw, and then you actually, if you cannot actually do it in under 3 minutes, like one with details, when you're just outright tracing, then it's going to no, you can actually do it. You time yourself on how much it takes you to do it when tracing. Double that either double that time or 1.3 times that amount of time it takes you to actually draw every single detail, double with direct tracing.
Okay, this sounds like
and then do it without the direct tracing, with only the image as a reference point. Don't direct trace. Your direct trace time multiplied by either 1.5 to 2 times, and you actually, then you'll see how fast it would actually take for you to figure out how certain things are done. Okay. This one is slightly easier. We can actually do it this way. Yeah.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
So from the edge.
I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
Now you can actually also like do it in your style. I would recommend that you figure out how you can actually draw the thing first.
I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet.
And
Feet for you.
we're drawing feet.
I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
And erase any under.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
This.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
Now I know for the fact that this is wrong. This thing is too. This is too long. It's not angled right, but that one will change it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
So I actually had ramen for dinner.
Okay, this sounds
It's been
like
a while
feet.
since I had ramen. Still good. Enjoy it. It's great.
I got toes and feet. Feet
On this one,
for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
is a problem.
Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
I doubt I will ever
I
do
got
it
toes and feet.
drawing a direct
for you.
proportionate feet figure. I just want to actually like
I got
practice
toes
like
and feet.
figures and stuff.
For you.
One of them, which if I have anything that I've actually having trouble with, which is plenty.
1, 2,
Okay, I didn't know more space for this,
4,
so
5, 6,
I'm
7,
gonna
8, 9,
actually
10
close
for
this
you.
layer. The layer is not gone; it's still there. I'm just using it as my
Okay, this sounds like feet.
reference point. No, not reference. I'll be saving it, and then like do a comparison check, like a direct comparison check. Am I drawing this right? Am I not drawing this right? Am I drawing this wrong? What? If so, what am I doing wrong?
I got toes and feet.
Well, I guess the first thing that I did wrong is that I'm
I'm
having this song on loop. It's only 30 seconds long. And look at
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
is that any song just sounds like feet. Do you want to know?
I got toes
But when you
and
want to
feet.
draw like
Feet,
legs,
feet, feet
okay,
for
see,
you.
I'm not gonna draw the whole.
Feet,
Right.
feet, feet.
You can
I
actually
got
like
toes and
draw
feet.
legs if you're drawing fingers.
Feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1,
Your toes,
2,
you can actually
3,
like
4,
draw like
5, 6,
this,
7, 8, 9, 10
and
for
it'll
you.
be fine. Nobody was gonna
Uh-huh.
actually fault you.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
Pretty sure
I got
I'm not
toes
drawing
and feet.
feet,
Feet,
not
feet,
a
feet
proper
for you.
feet. Feet, feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Feet,
Feet, feet, I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet,
Needs to be big
I got
because
toes and feet.
it's to show that,
Feet,
oh hey,
feet,
it's very, very
feet
close.
For you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like
Oh.
feet.
I'm not gonna draw much details now. I'm getting lazy.
Feet,
But
feet,
okay,
feet. I got toes and feet. Feet,
close.
feet, feet
Not
for you.
okay, but there is a way to fix that.
Feet, feet,
What I'm gonna
feet.
do
I got
is cheat
toes
a little
and
bit.
feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Now it looks like as if you're drawing.
Okay,
really
this
close.
sounds like feet.
I wouldn't recommend like doing something like cheating like this though, because real life you can't exactly do this. You can actually, you should actually like do it properly.
Feet for you.
But this is thankfully this is practice, so
I got toes and feet.
really.
Feet, feet, feet for you.
Okay, we linger long enough on this image. Let's move to the
I got
next one.
toes and feet. 1, 2,
Okay, this
3,
one you can actually see
4,
the
5,
body
6,
this
7, 8,
time,
9, 10 for
but
you.
I'm not going to actually like really
Uh-huh.
properly draw the body.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
So
Feet, feet,
this
feet.
like the body
I got toes and
this
feet.
way,
Feet,
this way,
feet for
and you can see the
you.
hand.
Feet, feet, feet. I
No,
got
it's not
toes
porn.
and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Maybe,
5,
I don't
6,
know.
7, 8, 9, 10
I honestly
for
don't know.
you.
I just found a very interesting like file.
Okay, this sounds
and
like
I just
feet.
downloaded it. With no regards.
Feet, feet. I got toes and
Okay,
feet.
so I'm
Feet,
assuming
feet,
this is
feet
how
for
the
you.
thing is gonna look. And
Feet,
from
feet,
here,
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet,
feet for you.
Feet, feet, feet.
I got toes and
feet. 1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this
Excuse me.
sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
So we're gonna like
Feet,
try as
feet, feet.
best
I got
as we
toes and
can
feet. 1, 2, 3,
to
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
this, and then there is an ankle.
Okay, this sounds like
It
feet.
can be messy, it doesn't matter, so long as you know what you're drawing. It's fine.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet,
And
feet
mostly
for
because you don't really have like a lot of time when you do
Feet, feet, feet.
practices
I
like
got
this.
toes and
You need to
feet.
do as much as possible, like get as much details as
For
possible.
you.
Get as much
feet,
details
feet.
in
I got
as
toes and
possible.
feet. 1, 2,
So-
3, 4, 5, 6,
So it's
7, 8,
fine
9,
if it's
10
not
for
like
you.
super detailed.
Uh-huh.
You just need to actually
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I
this
got
is definitely
toes
wrong.
and feet.
because
Feet,
I
feet,
should not be able to
feet
see this
for
part.
you. Feet, feet,
And
feet.
this part is
I
too
got
small.
toes and feet.
So is this.
Feet, feet, feet for
So
you.
we're doing it again!
Feet,
This time we're
feet,
just gonna
feet. I
just
got
like
toes
try our
and
best.
feet. 1,
so-
2, 3,
And
4,
it's just
5,
like
6, 7, 8,
this.
9, 10 for you.
So the biggest
Uh-huh.
focus on it is, as Gura says,
Okay, this sounds like feet.
feet. Okay, so hands like this.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
Of course, that doesn't mean that you can neglect on like practicing on the hands. You can.
Feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
So the most I should be seeing is this
For
part,
you.
right?
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
So the hand,
Uh-huh.
the legs, and
Okay, this
begins
sounds like
like
feet.
here is supposed to cover most of
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
arm
Feet, feet, feet
on
for
the left
you.
arm, right arm.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes
Then you can
and
actually
feet.
see this part,
Feet,
and
feet,
this part.
feet for you.
You can actually tell this is the knee.
Feet, feet,
So
feet.
this-
I got toes and feet.
Then,
1, 2, 3, 4,
meanwhile,
5,
this
6, 7,
part
8, 9, 10 for you.
is also here.
Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet,
The thing is, you can actually see part of the legs here, so
feet,
just
feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
The
10 for
legs
you.
is supposed to
Uh-huh.
not right this part.
Okay, this sounds like
Is
feet.
is your
Feet, feet, feet. I
Oh,
got
man,
toes
this-
and feet.
no, if
Feet,
this is a
feet,
vid if these
for
streams
you.
were actually monetized, it'd be like
Feet,
I'd be in
feet.
so
I got
much
toes and
trouble.
feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
But
Feet,
since it's not,
feet,
it's fine.
feet. I got toes and feet.
Okay,
1,
now
2,
next,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh.
feet is covered.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
Feet, feet, feet
for
for
you.
you.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Uh-huh. Okay, this sounds like feet.
So,
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet,
I'm
feet,
pretty sure
feet
I did
for you.
it wrong, but that's fine.
Feet, feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Okay.
Feet, feet,
Yep, these are all the gesture drawings we're gonna.
1, 2,
This is
this is
basically just practice drawing.
for you. Okay,
Like, there
this sounds
is
like
no
feet.
end goal or anything, and I can't believe I've been listening to this song for almost an hour. It's 40 minutes, almost 50 minutes.
I got toes and
How long
feet.
can I actually keep listening to
Feet,
Gura saying
feet,
feet?
feet for you.
Feet, feet, feet. I've got toes and feet. By the way, we're going to the next image.
Feet for you.
So, this is the back.
Feet, I got toes and feet.
So, again,
1,
the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
the
9,
focus
10 for
is
you.
still feet. And the
Okay,
person
this sounds like
doing
feet.
this is still clove. So you know, just point it out.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and
So
feet.
we're close, so I can't
Feet,
actually
feet,
really tell where
feet
the arm
for
ends, where
you.
the arm begins.
Feet, feet, feet. I got
That's
toes
it.
and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Feet, feet. I've got toes and feet. It's still not
1,
right to actually
2,
show it
3,
because it's
4,
a
5,
little
6,
bit
7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
not a little bit, very
Okay,
not
this sounds
safe
like
for
feet.
work. So I'd rather not get into trouble for that, for showing that on YouTube.
I got toes
I mean, I'm
and
already
feet.
like, I'm pretty
Feet, feet, feet
very
for
obvious
you.
that I'm crossing the
Feet,
lines.
feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Best not push it. No.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and
Anyway, more feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
man.
for you.
This is This is something.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
Okay, so I can actually like draw the feet here.
Feet, I got toes
Toes
and
and
feet.
Feet, feet for you.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
Feet, feet for you.
Feet,
Feet, I've got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
It's actually hard to tell how
feet
far apart
for
the
you.
body is, because this part is actually a lot bigger.
Feet, I
So
got toes
in
and
reality,
feet.
this is what it actually is supposed to look like.
Feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
Feet!
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
This is the
Feet,
butt.
Feet, feet
Look at that butt.
for you.
What?
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
Feet for you. Feet. So let me try to see what I can actually do this without having to
1,
buy
2, 3, 4,
No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
on
Okay, this sounds like feet.
on enlarging the size.
Feet, feet. I got toes and feet.
Yep.
Feet,
But
feet, feet
just draw
for
2 circles.
you.
Literally just draw 2 circles.
Feet, feet,
And
feet.
right next to it,
I
as
got
close to
toes
each other
and
as possible.
Feet, feet, feet
Then
for
afterwards, you just do this.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes
Again, this
and
is
feet.
all from
1,
trial and error.
2, 3,
Once I actually
4,
like figure
5,
out
6, 7, 8, 9,
like,
10 for
laws.
you.
So you can actually like find online tutorials about this. So the hands.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
This one. Can actually draw like so.
Feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet,
So you
feet
I have
for
no idea
you.
where the hands are because it's been blocked by
I
something.
got toes and
Like I said, I
feet
just downloaded a bunch of random images and
for you.
random
Feet, feet,
files.
I got toes and feet. 1, 2,
I was actually looking for
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for
Yuri
you.
collection, so that, image collection, so that I can actually like
Okay, this sounds like feet.
draw that. I want to be able to draw that.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet
For you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
So you can actually
4,
like
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
barely see the lake.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet.
Agreed.
I got toes and feet.
I'm just gonna do that.
Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
then... What?
Okay,
oh,
this
oh,
sounds
this is
like
the last
feet.
image. Right. Okay, so that's fine. We just like do our best to actually draw this.
Feet, I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Then
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes
okay, so you
and
can
feet.
see you
1,
can see
2,
legs
3,
and
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
believe it
Uh-huh.
or not,
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet. I got
So-
toes and feet. Feet,
I am not joking,
feet,
this is how the
feet
image
for
looks.
you. Feet,
Feet, feet,
I got toes and feet.
Feet, feet, feet
for
for
you.
you.
Feet,
Ta-dam!
feet. I got toes and feet.
Oh man,
1, 2, 3,
what am I doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing me?
Okay, this sounds like feet.
And there are actually quite a few more I have that I could actually use.
Feet, I got
But,
toes and feet.
Alright,
Feet,
so
feet, feet for you.
I'm pretty sure that the
Feet, I got toes and feet.
any more.
Feet, feet,
Okay, I'm
for you.
gonna stop drawing feet now.
Feet, feet,
Or
I
yeah.
got toes and feet.
So I'm gonna look
1,
for
2,
a
4,
image
5, 6,
that I can
7, 8, 9, 10
actually
for
use
you.
to draw something else.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet, feet, feet.
Okay,
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you.
Okay, let
Feet,
me
feet,
look.
I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet
Right.
for
hold on.
you.
Alright, so
Feet,
I'm gonna
feet, I got toes and feet. 1,
gonna
2, 3.
unsee
4, 5, 6,
the
7, 8,
I'm
9, 10
gonna
for
cover
you.
up the previous layers. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna practice
Okay, this sounds like feet.
that and put them on set folder.
I got toes and
Alright.
feet.
So
Feet, feet, feet for you.
so
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet,
I've shown enough.
for you.
We're done with feet.
Feet, feet,
Said this
I
now
got
I'm gonna
toes
actually
and
draw
feet.
something
1, 2, 3,
uh,
4,
for the
5, 6,
string.
7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
if I can just find a decent
Okay, this
image
sounds
that I
like
can
feet.
actually use. Reference image I can actually.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
Okay, that's fine.
feet,
Doesn't matter.
feet. I got toes and feet. 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
Okay, so I'm going to draw.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
I don't even have feet.
Feet, feet, feet. I got toes and feet. Feet, feet, feet for you. Feet,
So I've been
feet,
reading
feet.
it
I got
recently.
toes and feet.
I am going to draw
Feet for you.
Adventure no. Churno herself.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, not Adventure. We're just gonna draw Churno. Yeah? It's been a while, so I'm just gonna. Well, it's not been a while. So I'm gonna actually draw Churno. I'm gonna draw Churno. Oh, I do have like a reference image right in front of me, so I'm gonna do that.
I got toes and feet. For you.
So aim points.
I got
Not gonna
toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
So.
Okay, this sounds like feet.
And
I got toes and feet. Feet
for you. I will change the song after I've done this.
I got toes and feet. Feet for you. Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
So.
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet
for you. I'm not gonna actually like care too much.
I got toes and feet.
I'm just gonna like just
For you.
draw whatever I can.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
Because you get to drawing in the screen for so long.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you.
And
Okay, this sounds like feet. Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet for you.
right, nice.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
And then
For you.
patch.
Feet. I got toes and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Okay, this sounds like feet.
Body.
Feet. I got toes and feet. Feet
Face.
for you.
Hair.
Feet. I got toes and feet.
Clothes.
For you.
Alright.
Feet. I got toes
Right, let's.
and feet.
Okay, before that,
1, 2.
let's change the song. Let's change the song. Ah, man. Let's change the song. No. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Oh, thank god, there is. There we go. Shiawase with Usagi. Oh, it's loud, it's loud. Let me lower the volume on my side. Okay, good. I gotta remember the lyrics. 大丈夫さわ will admit, I do not know the lyrics. Despite listening to the song so many times, I should be able to recognize it by heart. I do not know the lyrics. I honestly don't. Tomboys, lovely tomboys girl. Actually, I wanted to draw Eva Cherno, but then I realized I have to draw all her sword gear. Which I decide, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Also because I do not want to actually take so much time to actually do that. It's been a while since I actually heard this song, honestly. By the way, this is a song by Cool and Create. I really like their songs. I haven't actually heard whether they actually make these songs. I'm sure they do. I'm pretty sure this pose was actually I've seen this pose on a different art somewhere, and but for the life of me I cannot remember where I saw this pose is, but it's just a pose, and I just want something free spirited, so that's why it's just drawn like this. Smile, too big. This is a bit smaller. Love it, tomboy. Right, I need to draw the hair. Actually, I have the Alphas version on my computer. I could actually just use that as the reference. Here we go. head here. I do want to actually avoid using the Alphys version too much because Alphys likes drawing curly hair, which personally reminds me too much of Shinji. I don't like him. I mean, let's be honest. Nobody is much. Unless it's the extra Shinji, fake extra Shinji. Everybody likes fake extra Shinji. Okay, maybe not everyone, but people would prefer fake extra Shinji over regular Shinji, right? Of course I'm right. It's me we're talking about. Come on. So there. Doesn't look like Cherno, but give me time. Give me a second. Give me Okay, for sure I'm doing it wrong, so just gonna. Go. Just stop doing that. Okay, so you can tell. So Cherno's hair is gray in the back, so that she can wear high hair. A bit more like green now. I need to actually change the face compensation a little bit. The face is a little bit too brownish, I guess. Not brownish enough. No, too brownish, yeah. And a bit too white. Eyelashes a little bit. Made it a bit thinner. Same for this one. Right, nice. Clothes. Journal, where? Journal's clothes. Very, very simple. then with a ribbon. What kind of ribbon does she have again? Okay, nice, simple, big ribbon right here. Sorry if I can't see the chat. Right now I have using reference images in front of me. The shadings, and then so here doom bum bum. Nice. Okay. So there. Okay. All right. So here we go. Finally. Okay, we're making a bit of headway. Finally making a bit of it. Sure. So part needs to be thinner? Yeah, this needs to be closer, that's for sure. I guess. Okay, nice. Oops. Now we draw the other sleeve. Draw the rest of the dress. Ollie somehow gets you in trouble for actually possessing anything that resembles one. Australia apparently. Why? Apparently everything is legal there now. You think in a country filled with dangerous arachnids and stuff, they would have better things to worry about than you know, a people. Oh, then again, maybe that's the reason why. Be worse, right? It could make the place more dangerous than it already is. Okay, now body. Yeah, I know for the fact that this is wrong, so but I can choose to actually just this. Nice. Okay, hands needs to be slightly wider. Erase any parts of your and this one, the arm is a bit too fat on the base, but that's fine. Again, you can actually like change it. This hand is still too small. Bigger! The magic of let's do it. The magic of digital. This is big. Smaller. Now I'm going to actually like do a bit of just enhancement, I guess, in a sense. This is still feels wrong. Don't know why. So I'm gonna just why did she suddenly like give off this vibe of Chika Fujiwara? Like seriously, she's giving off Chika vibes. Damn Chika vibes. because I made her face a bit too wide. Pretty sure it's because I made her face a bit too wide. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Change that. Oops. There we go. Sounds better. Sure now. Okay, now we can actually focus. Now I can focus on talking, despite the fact that I haven't been talking much for the past hour. Actually, no, not done yet. We're not done. So the background. How do I actually want the background? Oh right, I forgot. Forgot about her wings. Just a bunch of diamonds, honestly. Nice. Backgrounds, it's gonna make like the snow here. Snow. Right? And make it seem like she's playing in the blizzard. So yeah, a bit of wind chill. And around her is an aura like innocence. Okay, so that's the idea. color. God. Okay. Bye, nerd! We can have this for an hour and a half. It's not bad. Okay, let's get started. Look at how happy she is. So I'm gonna like zoom in. It's actually amazing that the bottom of the Scarlet Devil characters are still like one of the more popular characters to actually like draw. I guess it's because their designs are a lot more simplistic compared to later characters who are a lot more elaborate to draw. That could be it. So, I was reading the other day, some fanfics the other day, in spite of myself. I was reading a Persona 5 and Miraculous Ladybug crossover. And it started off neat. Say, to start off with, it started off neat. It was an interesting concept. Yeah. Yuji and Joker were boyfriends to each other. So they're dating. Can't do that in the original game, but hey, that's the thing. Apparently there are people who actually complain about that. And personally, I'm like, dude, you can just write whatever you want. They can write whatever pairings they want. Some people just don't get that. Don't seem to actually understand that. However, it started off neat for the first couple of arcs. I say arcs because that's the first few arcs were pretty neat, pretty interesting. The idea was pretty nice overall. Then, but part of it I just chalk it up to really bad writing. Because okay, in fact, the signs were kind of there during the first one, the one that lied on. Look at me, I'm critiquing you. Your fan page, no business. I just want to make my point. So they were diving in Lila's dungeon, which is like the first dungeon you actually go for miraculous plus ladybug. And I get it. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? So somehow, for some reason, Yabba Dabba Doo. I call him Yabba Dabba Doo because I can never pronounce his name right. So Yabba Dabba Doo gave the the metaverse app to Marinette. Yeah. By the way, I don't really watch Miraculous Ladybug, so I don't really know much about the fandom. So I can't say that I understand everything in it, but I do understand Persona 5, and that's enough. And well, Marinette was in the dungeon, and she gains Persona, yay. Nino got into the dungeon and gained Persona. Was the character that somehow, for some reason, arbitrarily got a Persona? Kim got a Persona. No, Luca and Marinette first, then Nino, and then Kim. And my first thought was, damn, already 3 characters off the bat. I get it, like Joker, An, and Ryuji got them first, but really, there is no way that. But the way they actually got their abilities was like stupid fast. Some of them for the most arbitrary reasons. Which I chalk it up as okay. They can't make it natural. They're clearly using their favorite characters to gain Persona, so I can let it slide. We're all guilty of that. If we ever write a fanfic, you write your favorite characters getting a Persona. Okay, understandable. No, have a nice day and all that stuff. I don't mind that. However, I do mind the fact that they gain how the characters suddenly like get in. Like every time a new character gets in, like stumbles upon the metaverse, is dumb, in my opinion. Like, really? Okay, Nino, I understand. Sneaked up on Marinette, accidentally got it. But Nathaniel, they arbitrarily just decide to bring Kim in. Like, because he demanded answers. It's like, who are you to demand answers? You are on Marinette shit list. Buddy, you are on Marinette shit list. What gives you the right to demand answers? Oh wait, that's doing Cali back. But steer. But yeah, you are on Marinette's shit list. Who gives you the right to demand answers of what they're planning to do? You don't have the right. You cannot demand any answers from them because you don't have the right to do that. You are on a shit list. She deems that you do not deserve answers. She will not give you answers. How dare you? But of course, the nice girl she is, she gets the answers. Hey, all's well and good, right? No, because Nathaniel somehow got his hands on the metaverse. What? Can't even justify it. Like, they don't even justify how he even got in there. Either that, or I don't actually like pay attention. He actually stumbled upon it. I doubt it. And let me tell you, the variance in this game is very, very arbitrary. In a sense. Okay, I understand there are people. This may be a bit controversial, or a bit of a controversial topic, but I understand that there are people who wants the LGBT community to be recognized. Yeah, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Go ahead. It's great. Like you can't say no. You honestly cannot say no. You shouldn't say no. But I'll be very okay, hold on a second. Be very, very, very honest. You cannot just shoehorn it in. There we go. Drizzly Rain by Who and Create. Because it will feel unnatural when you try to shoe on it in. Yeah? Okay, Ryuji and Joker dating. That's cool. That's nice. During the dive in Lila's dungeon, like they put in like Lila actually went like said something very controversial, and then they suddenly evolved into a topic about like how she's being homophobic, transphobic, blah 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 blah. She's not very pro LGBTQ plus. And this is literally the topic about it. It's like, is anybody here LGBTQ plus? Literally, that is the line. And when I actually read it, I actually went, why in the world are they saying the full form? Why are you saying the full form? Just say LGBT. Like they're like, okay, you want to say what in a story you can say the full name, but you should only say one, because let's all admit it, in real life you are not going to actually say the whole thing, because unless you want to make a statement which is not going to be the case when you're actually talking talking to friends first and foremost. Like, there is no need for you to make a statement. So the entire conversation became like I am very LGBTQ plus. Oh, me too. I'm LGBTQ plus. And I actually went, please stop. You're physically hurting me by typing saying the whole full name. Please stop. Once is enough. You don't have to keep saying it. You're sounding very, very, very ridiculous now. It's starting to slowly become not an actual term. it sounds a little bit like a little bit. It sounds pretty homophobic, transphobic. But I'm not being that. I'm actually trying to make a point in that it's like can you imagine going, hey, hey, Joker, are you LGBT plus? Oh yes, Ryuji, I'm LGBT plus. How about you? Oh, I'm totally LGBT plus. Anybody else? Anybody here not okay with LGBT plus? No, LGBTQ plus. And then you say that five times in over one paragraph. Oh no, over one section. I have to actually ask myself, are you for real right now? You're doing this. You're doing this right here, in the middle of an important discussion on what to do with against Lila. Are you seriously doing this right now? In this situation, where you guys have a deadline. Do they have a deadline at that point? No, I don't think they have a deadline at that point. But are you seriously doing this right now? When you're trying to actually figure out a way to stop Lila from trying to, cause Marinette to commit suicide. Dark topic. And I was like, this is pretty poor writing. Okay, it's not poor writing. The fighting thing is hard to actually portray the game's combat in written form. So they actually at least they managed to actually Ryder's a girl, right? So she managed to at least do that. So that's good. But everywhere else, the flow is kind of interrupted by this kind of conversation. Oops. So I have a bit of a pet peeve where writers actually suddenly add elements that does not really need to be added. Like I get it. You want to include every spectrum. That's great. That's ambitious of you. But you know what? That's too ambitious of you because that is very difficult to actually pull off naturally. You can pull it off, great, more power to you. But it's still very, very difficult to pull off. And I'm not sure. how I feel about like the sudden, like the random Haru X. Okay, I think that's a normal, but Futaba X Hifumi Aaron. I was like, never even met in game itself. Not even as red completely optional encounters. Where did that come from? Like, where did that come from? It just felt very out there, like sudden. It felt very sudden. I cannot use the word unnatural because it sounds very phobic. Because everything has to be political nowadays. What? Like, I'm talking about, oh, this is bad writing. No, how dare you? You're being homophobic, or you're being transphobic, and you're being this and that and this and that. And no, I'm just saying that you're really bad at writing and you can't take criticism. And there are some idiots who are actually, you know what, let's not get too far in this. We're diving off topic. So yeah, so I actually felt like it's very out there. They actually just change. They just add random attributes. Well, not random attributes. They just add attributes to characters. Not politically charged. Whoever says that is politically charged just gets a boot to the head. Everything is politically charged nowadays. Oh, I don't like this really sweet cake. How dare you? That's illegal. You can't say that on the internet. So what about the other? Speaking of, let's talk about more writing, and let me be more let me give more ammo to people who hate me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be dumb. Let's be dumb. So another one, Ruby fanfic. Oh, I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna air it all. Nothing better to do. I have nothing better to do. Might as well. I'm gonna air it all out. All my grievances. It's not really grievances. It's just my 2 cents on it that nobody cares about. So there is one where Okay, this is a common thing, apparently. People addressing, considering Ruby to be a trans girl. Yeah. There's something there. And this is a common thing, so I didn't actually like pay much attention. But as I keep reading these kind of stories, I actually feel like, why do you keep adding attributes? What is wrong with, like, it's with the amount now? Well, it's not that many, but as every time somebody actually like writes that, yeah, and then they actually make it sound like, hey, this is a very, very great thing to do. Support. And I actually feel like, why do you sound heterophobic all of a sudden? I know they're not going there, but it slowly feels like they're going there. And then eventually, people are going to actually go for. I mean, it could be worse, right? It could actually be. There is nothing wrong with being transgender. There is nothing wrong with being binary, non-binary. There is nothing wrong with being anything on the rainbow spectrum. But it becomes a problem when you actually make it sound like being straight, being identifying as a gender that you actually are born with. There's feels like that in a lot of these stories, because eventually, right, when as we read the story slowly, every single character doesn't seem to be anything anymore. They're no longer it seems to be more of a mouthpiece for the author to say, you are not allowed to be you are not allowed to. Okay, there's no way I can actually say this once you're not allowed to identify yourself as a gender anymore. You have to be not binary, everyone. You have to, because you're not. Then you're grieving through my rights, and I'm sounding like a Karen now. I think the worst part is that story that I read is the sudden inclusion. Like, okay, you either put it all out in the first arc, or you don't put it in at all, or you do it on a different character, on a newly introduced character. You don't do it on a character that's already been like so for like 50 for like 50 chapters, and then suddenly, bam! This character actually turns out to actually be straight. They never actually, they weren't ever gay. No. They're suddenly straight. I would actually look at you with disdain. I actually have to say straight, because if not, it would be very politically charged. Somehow. Everything is politically charged. I think I'm worried about nothing. I think the word. Okay, I keep saying I think a lot. Okay, so actually, the worst, most ridiculous part was, okay, so Maria Calvaros, after season 6, Ruby and the gang have to steal shit, right? And then before that, they actually have to talk to what's her fate, Cordovan. They talk to Cordovan. For some reason, the author decides to actually make the two ex-lovers. I read that and actually went, are we? Did you just make the two old ladies gay? All of a sudden? Why? Nobody wants to see it. Oh shit. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. Nobody. Why do you keep adding things? I did not need to know two old ladies were actually fucking each other. That is an image I do not need in my brain. Why? Nobody needs an image of two old ladies. Like, okay, they say they were younger, granted, but we've never really seen Cordovan when she's younger. So, and not to mention Maria was pretty old at the time. So, do we really need to have that image? We do not need to have that image. We do not need to have that image of two old ladies, two old hags, fucking each other. We do not. Nobody does. Not unless you're into that. Which is very granted, there are people like that existing out in the world. Not king shaming you, but you do you. But a majority of us don't. I'm pretty sure a majority of us don't need an image of two old ladies fucking each other. I see. If somebody would actually, for some odd reason, decided that, you know what, I want to do a doujin. I want to draw an R18 image of Cordovan and Maria fucking each other, and they're not young. I'm not gonna de-age them. No, I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna use their they're all bored because that is because I'm into that. Like, we don't need that. This is something that's very, very, very. Oh no, don't do that. Why? Why would you want to make two old hags do that? Can you imagine somebody actually do that? There are people who are into that, but those they have very, very specific niches. Okay, Shane, but I will judge you. The implication is just. Oh man. Yeah, first, like that thick, like 50 chapters in, is that, and then I was like, okay, this is some parts of this is pretty boring. I don't want to watch the fall, so I think it's, well, no, it's not boring. Some of these parts are very, very dark. I don't want to watch the fall, so let's skip ahead a little bit. See what happens when the game reunites, because you guys will watch the show and some parts of this are filler, so I'm gonna skip the filler part. And I can so I skipped 50 I skipped a bunch of chapters ahead, and then suddenly I learned that Blake is non-binary. I actually went, what the hell did I miss? And why did you suddenly add a new trait? What, being a faunus is not enough? Being racial? Being a faunus is not enough? You actually need to add more? Okay, that sounds very, very, very binary. Oh, big? What is the actual term? A transphobic. That sounds very, very transphobic. I'm gonna tone it down a bit. But I actually went. Oh, no? Can you just like make Oscar that? Or Ospin that? Well, then there's probably one that's actually. Hell, you can make literally anyone that. Are you suddenly introducing another? And then they make it sound like some kind of coming out story, but it sounds very, very forced. A lot of things are very, very forced in fanfics. I cannot like say that I am a good writer. I wrote anything in months, in years. I can honestly say that when it comes to bad writing, I will not stand for it when you suddenly just keep adding traits to a character. Yes, there are, yes, anime and manga, they do that. But when they do that, it feels like a natural thing in a sense. Probably planned like ages ago. So you actually planned ages ago. That's then okay. I'll blame it on you not be able to convey it properly. So you need more practice. But the part of it just doesn't sound doesn't sound natural. because it feels very, very shoehorned in. Completely shoehorned in. Anyway, that's just my opinion on that. People are free to actually write whatever they want, but there are limits. You can't just write any hoo-ha day. Like if I were to like write a story with this character, so and so character, right? And then they got in a relationship, and great, and then 5 chapters later, bam! This character, one of the characters in the relationship is actually turns out to actually be complete actually identifies as a certain gender that like say they're the girl and then they actually identify a guy the entire time, and it's like oh, the entire time I've been like I actually identify as a guy. And I wrote everybody there like clapping, oh hey, you finally came out, yay! Acceptance is one thing. But having it sound very unnatural is not. No, the very, very forced is not. I can't say unnatural. Very forced is not. Because that's what it sounds like. Very, very forced. Like woohoo! And a parade, party everywhere. And it became a national day. It became a national celebration. It became a national holiday. And then your readers actually go, "What the freaking hell just happened?" Of course, I have never actually read the chapter. Well, Link actually came out. So who knows? Maybe it's more natural than it actually sounds. Again, maybe it's no, actually no. Maybe it sounds it's more natural than it sounds. Hi. They wrote Raven as somebody who actually considered Yang a complete mistake and that Ruby needs to be protected. I read that. I actually went, the hell, man? Raven's a bitch, but she's not that cold-hearted. She demands that Yang protects Ruby, because he's just not going to do that. Okay, that's enough of a very controversial topic. Let's talk about something less controversial. I actually like have a sort of character sheet or I don't know, like advent journal, a servant version of advent journal, and she is busted as hell. Really busted. However, in exchange, she's also very, very, very cost intensive. Like no joke, more cost intensive than Karna and Gilgamesh combined. Actually, Gilgamesh isn't cost intensive, surprisingly enough. So adventure, well, so I only have one very simple goal when I actually drew up a character sheet for Churno, adventure. She has lived up the hype of being the strongest. So I made damn sure that she lives up that hype. So she's the hero of heroes. So strong. Like, she's like a tier higher than Gilgamesh himself. In which she is like the epitome of heroism. She is what heroes aspire to be. Yeah, Mary Sue, I know. But she is like powerful. However, she also has like ridiculous requirements to actually be summoned. Like really ridiculous requirements that realistically can never ever be met. Not even if the world is at an end. So what is it? So the summon condition for her is one. Like at her most powerful form, Saber, because adventure journal, so she has to be a Saber. Like her most powerful form as a Saber. In order to summon her, you need one, make sure that every with and you don't have catalyst to summon. You can't use catalyst to summon. So that's one. Very simple, I guess. But in order to actually be able to summon her, you need, and this is the hardest one to actually achieve, you need to summon all the other servants are not available. And when I say all the others, I meant all of the others. The alternative version has to be Artoria? All versions of Artoria has to be summoned. So that means you need to summon Lancer Artoria, you need to summon Caster Artoria, you need to summon Berserker Artoria, you need to summon Archer Artoria, you need to summon Assassin Artoria, etc. And then you also need to summon Saber Artoria Alter, Lancer Artoria Alter, Archer Artoria Alter. You need to summon Assassin Artoria Lily. It's possible, you never know. Yeah, all possible versions. And then already this part is very unfeasible because all possible versions. So you can imagine there's so many heroes out there now. There's so many myths and legends, and that's also characters that are concepts. You need to summon all the gods. And then you need to summon alternative versions of those gods. That is someone that will be easily numbered into millions. And then then you have to make sure that you summon the servant universe versions too, because they are part of the world now too. Because there are some wolves, so those counts too. So you have to summon those. So you get so right off the bat, that's like like 3 servants, 3 different universes, I guess. So that's 3 variations of the servant. Alter, base, alter, blue. 3. And then you need to summon all the class versions. So you need to summon them from Saber to Saber, Archer, Rider, Lancer, Rider, Caster, Assassin, Berserker, Ruler, Avenger, Cancer. Cancer, Foreigner, Pretender, and that's not counting all the other classes. Shielder. You have to summon Shielder version too. They can actually they qualify with the class. And there's the gods too. So. That's a lot. That's already a lot. You need to summon. Then you need to summon. Then once that's all done, you summon all the servants. Somehow you manage to miraculously, all the other servants have already been taken. Miraculously, she's the only one left. Well, there's the other some conditions. One, you need to be a good guy. Yeah, obviously. You have to be a good guy, or else you will not answer your call. So you have to be a good guy. No matter what, that is a condition that you must meet. You have to be a good guy. Your alignment needs to be good. It can be neutral good, it can be lawful good, it can be chaotic good. It doesn't matter. You have to be good, and you have to prove. You need to believe that you're a good. You cannot just believe that you're a good person. The universe the world themselves have to think that you're good. You're a good person. Or else, it doesn't count. So if you're not a good person, oh, that sucks. You're not gonna be able to summon her. She's not gonna answer your call. So you need to be a good person. So okay, let's assume you are a good person somehow. Whatever that, you are a good person. You are a heroic person. You are not Shiro. You are the epitome of goodness. Next step. There must be a world-ending threat. Yeah. There needs to be a world-ending threat, or else she will not answer your call. So not only do you actually have, not only must there be a not only must there be a world-ending threat now, So not only must you be a good person, you must be dealing with a world-ending threat. She's basically. So she's so it's basically. Oh, if you're not dealing with something that can actually like ending the world, I'm not coming out. There's so many servants out there. Chances are that you actually do need her. After all of that is summoned, nah, chances are very unlikely. So yeah, so there needs to be someone like so strong that you actually require her existence in order to actually summon her. Yeah, so. And then finally, if you could summon her, which as already stated is very, very difficult to even attempt. Yeah. Okay, so you let's say you actually managed to summon her. Right? You meet all the conditions somehow. Very unlikely, because any other servant would actually be very, very unlikely to actually answer your call. But you managed to get her. Okay, that's great. You now have Adventurno at your beck and call. But in order to actually be able to summon her, yeah, you have the right to summon her now. But in order to summon her, you need to have the equivalent. You need to use up a mana equivalent of 50 Holy Grails. 50 Holy Grails. And I don't mean the ones that you can actually pick up from singularities and shit. I mean like the greater Grail that can actually grant any wish. You need to have the power of 50 of those. So you need to have the power magic capacity of that amount if you want to summon them. Already both really ridiculously high, summoning costs. So you would think, okay, what about maintaining her? That's like, what kind of mana transfer do I have to do in order to actually like keep her around? You need to have the energy up equivalent those 50 Holy Grails times 10. That's high. That's ridiculously high. At this point, you can actually power up Gilgamesh and Karna 10 times over, 1,000 times over. Probably. So, not only do you need to be powerful enough, not only do you have to meet like a bunch of criteria in order to be able to summon her, you need to also have the capacity to summon her. And with that amount of energy, honestly, you could probably just win the entire war yourself. You don't need her anymore. You don't really need her. Whatever enemy that you fight would require her assistance would be so monumentally powerful that you would be the wrong dead. It would look like you have to fight a beast. Like all the beasts combined together, maybe. Okay, let's say you somehow manage to meet all that condition. You get the most powerful servant imaginable. The most powerful servant imaginable. And I am not exaggerating. I like rated her with the idea in mind that she is stupidly powerful. Okay? So her first noble phantasm is that she has like respawn. She can respawn because she's a fairy. Fairies in YanKiyo, they can respawn. So to acknowledge that, she has fairies fairies condition, which means she has the power of the fairies, meaning she has resurrective abilities. No, fairies constitution, that's the proper word. She has the power of fairies. She can outright resurrect from death. She can endure most she has a healing factor. She can use specific she can use magic indefinitely, in a sense. So she is powerful. And she can, and that's just very deep condition. So that's not actually that's not a new fantasy. That's a skill. She has fairy's constitution. She can respawn. So even if she somehow gets beaten and dies, she can just respawn back. You reported something like rule breaker, not actually beat her. In order to break your contract. Even then, it won't work. You need to use an origin bullet. Even then, probably won't work. And then okay, let's talk about her noble phantasm, because I was talking about her skills. Her noble phantasm. First one is Hero's Resolve. Or the strongest resolve. I can't remember the exact name. Which allows her to always be able to barely beat her enemies if they are stronger than her, and adding it, which grants her the stats to barely be able to beat the currently strongest enemy she has faced, and she gets to keep those stats after after winning the fight for the duration of the summon. Now on paper, it is basically means, like say she's fighting Karna. She will have the stats powerful enough to barely beat Karna. The description is takes the combined stats of the enemy and adds to its current existing stats. Stats will remain. Gain stats will remain until the end of until this unit has been defeated. Has finished being summoned. Essentially, any enemy she fights, she gains their stats. She takes their stats, adds it to her own, so they shall barely be able to beat them in a sense. On paper, it's already really freaking broken. In practice, it is even more broken, because the description outright states takes the combined stats of enemies, the enemy's combined stats, total stats. So so when it says total stats, it literally means the enemy's total stats. It's not a singular enemy. It can be like all of the enemies, like an entire group, in fact. So say Karna and Arjuna and Gilgamesh are all fighting on the same side. And she's fighting on the other side. Shoot! The total up of their stats plus their own, would actually cause her stats to be equal to their total of their stats. So say like you put in an example, say Karna, Arjuna, Iskandar, Gilgamesh, each of them are level 100. But there's but it takes the total of 4 of them. Their levels and stats, the equivalent of their stats, so basically 400, level 400 total, and the stats match. She will take that stat and fight me. Yeah, I made her way too broken. It literally means that so long as the enemy is grouped together, it doesn't matter whether they're grouped together actually, so long as she's fighting one-on-one, she will actually take the strongest enemy. If she's like fought the weakest and the strongest, then hey, yeah, okay, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. But this is the Holy Grail War. Most of the times, enemies are going to actually either team up or group together. So it's the equivalent of having to fight Artoria, the Saber Artoria, Darmuit, Lancer Ramuit, Gilgamesh, Iskandar, Berserker Lancelot, the Assassin, 100-faced Hassan, and Glees de Reyes, Casper Glees de Reyes. 7 of them. Did I miss anyone? No, I did not. All 7 of them. They are grouped together, and she has to fight all 7 of them somehow. By the fact that there's already a saber in the war, and you can actually summon anyone else. You can summon her if nobody else is summoned, but let's say there's a chance. She's summonable. In respect that there's no catalyst whatsoever. But she's summoned. She will have stats strong enough to barely beat all 7 of them if they were to team up against her. Barely beat. In a sense. But they're not going to actually do that. They're going to actually fight her one-on-one. So that would mean she can actually beat all of them by herself. And she keeps the stats. So if she even beats 1, takes down 1, the battle is as good as completely won. She can't even lose in the first place. Made her too strong. Made her too strong. You know what the worst part of it is? That's her first noble phantasm, and is her strongest. There's still others, like heroes stats, which will actually ensure that she's that when even if the enemy should ensure that her stats will never go below B rank. She can resist most status ailments. Her stats can never go below B rank. Well, no status ailments. Really, so no mind control, no poison, no paralysis. You can't do that to her because she's immune. And she's wearing a ribbon, so really, she already has the anti-status effect on. She already has anti-status effect on. She's already wearing a ribbon. She's already ridiculously strong, and she's one more. Victory cry! Hero's reward. So, it means what this skill does is that she will gain some kind of item, or she will regain all her stats. She will regain all her stamina. She will recover her strength. She won't. Basically, every time she wins a fight, she beats someone. She gains a complete heal. She gains a complete heal, and there's a chance that she will gain an item. I said item, no one knows, but it's random on how powerful the enemy is. yeah, made her ridiculously strong. Really broken. But at the same time, she's also really high maintenance. This means you need to, one, be able to have the mana equivalent of 50 whole grains. And then you need to be you need to be a heroic person. And you need to actually be dealing with a world-ending threat. And she has to be the last one summoned, because heroes are like, right, wait, I'm sorry. She has to be like the literal last option you can actually summon. Making her really impractical. Like you can hit if you can summon. You need to have like a ridiculously large amount of luck and effort, a ridiculously amount of luck to just be able to summon her, let alone maintain her, let alone being able to utilize her. You can't. So she's under the whole awesome yet impractical territory of TV tropes. And we summon. She is very powerful as a summon, but like I said, very impractical. And I've been talking non-stop. Hatchery! Idea of actually doing it, right? We still haven't like Zoom still has still has not actually like tell us what the amulet actually does. The fans just started. Oh, it hides a hidden X Rumia. Basic freaking accrued Rune Stud Awakened. I haven't read our freaking type move, archetype verb. It's freaking type move. And I still remember all the fan drawings. X Churno. And X Regal. All the stage 1 bosses. X version of it. Because the X stage is actually the more like awakened versions. Essentially, the most powerful variation of them. They can kick your ass 10 ways to Sunday. I remember those. Chin. Actually, no. Actually, surprisingly, Chin doesn't need any explanation. Okay, let's finish the arm and then we'll be done for the night. Oh wait, and the wings. Don't forget the wings. Gotta finish the wings. So I spent like an hour doing gestures for legs, and then I'm doing this, and then I drew this. It's just crazy. Patchouli! I wonder if Pete Maru and Armani actually did their... But in kids now. They've been married for like a few years. If they done the dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Have they committed the dirty deeds done dirt cheap? Oh wait! Of course they did. What am I dumb? I forgot. Amani actually took maternity leave a couple of years back, and people actually like send congratulative messages by drawing patchouli glasses. It was very sweet. Because when it comes to cool and great, when you think of cool and great, when you think of the one the lead singers Amane, think of Patchouli. She's the one who sings this song. And then when you think of Beat Mario, you think of Marisa and Eri. So yeah, they definitely most likely have kids by now. Of course, yeah, they're not gonna actually like, announce to the world like, oh hey, what kids? Like I just did, because I'm an idiot. I guess it's only sexually secrets. I probably just shouldn't announce it to the world like that though. Like a freaking creepy super fan. I mean, I haven't even listened to their music in a while, but I don't even know whether they've actually made any, like released any new albums or not. Well, maybe you should look it up afterwards. Assuming that they are still singing. I hope they are. They are very good singers. Well, I'm pretty sure Mario is still singing. Yes, he's called Beat. His pen name is Beat Mario. I do not know what his real name is, and I do not be able to find. Will not find out and never will. Right? There we go. Not unless he actually like is released to the public. Man, I say a lot of contributions. Okay. Wings. But first, let's see. There we go. I'm gonna actually add the thing. Bottom part of the fingers here. Okay, done. Next, I'm gonna draw the wings. Very, very simple. Just draw diamonds. I keep forgetting that I should be using the vector layers, not resters. Resters are actually. Oh well. Wait for now. That now. I drew everything else, and I only realized it at the last second. I forgot to change it to the rester layer. I would like do the coloring tomorrow. Yeah, next tomorrow next stream. I'll turn tomorrow's stream as a drawing stream. Now, originally, if I managed to actually finish this by today, by tonight, I would actually play more Disaster Report tomorrow. But that's not the case. We're gonna do the drawing stream. Maybe. If I actually bothered remembering to use the vector layer, I probably could have actually got this part done a lot faster. My fault! Next. I remember the times where I actually kept going to the when you create website just to actually find out whether whether they will actually be releasing a new album soon. I don't want to do that now. again, they haven't really released any new songs, so like the latest, like the last album I saw was just a collection of the songs that they have already released. Maybe remix the best, but yeah. All right. Okay. Whew. And here's the line art. Line art is done. Okay, so next time I will actually like do the coloring. The line art is done, so next is the coloring, but I'll leave it to next time because I know for a fact that it will take forever. Now I'll do like. Do I want to do the flex? No, I'll do the flex next time. Okay, so that will be all for today. For tonight. I hope you actually enjoyed the stream. I doubt it. Maybe. Let's see. I hope you enjoyed the stream because I know I actually said a bunch of random stuff. I didn't really say anything. Still, it's fun. It's fun. Like I just want to actually have some sense. Mine is not that important, but I do actually just want to experience. No. Okay, so that will be all for tonight. Next time we will cover the journal and the background. Yeah, so finish up this art piece. But until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, press that like button. Check out the rest. Check out the other other art streams that I've done. I made a playlist. So check it out. And check out the games that I've played. There are playlists with us as well, so go check those out. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do so. That way you know whatever stream you're not. You'll show up in the future. Follow me on Twitter. I actually have a Twitter on Twitter. Link down to the below. If you want to know what's the schedule I have, it's 9:30 p.m. GST on weekdays and 9 p.m. GST. That is over for Japan. Japan Standard Time. And I don't stream on Mondays and Thursdays. Those are my break days. So yesterday I was on stream. Anyways, I actually you can actually check out my finished art on my Kicks event on my Twitter. Both links down in the description below, so go check those out. And last minute, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye. Thumbnails. I drew this one as well, so you can go check it out. I mean, you can look at it.